So, what if I told you that the very first hour of your day could literally save your life? Today we're diving into 5 incredibly simple but powerful morning habits, all based on Dr. Afzal's medical advice that can seriously slash your risk of having a stroke.
But first, have you ever wondered why the morning? It's a really important question. Turns out our bodies are in a uniquely vulnerable state right when we wake up. And what you do in that first hour can either be your best defense or your biggest risk.
And the stakes? They are incredibly high. Just think about this. According to global statistics, 1 in every 4 people will face a stroke in their lifetime. That is a truly staggering number, which makes this a critical conversation for every single one of us.
But here is the number I really want you to remember. This is the hopeful one. A massive 80% of strokes are preventable. See, this isn't about random bad luck. It's often the result of habits we can absolutely change. And that change starts the second you open your eyes.
All right, first up, it's the simplest, most fundamental habit of all: water. The very flow of life.
The action here is so easy. Drink 1 to 2 glasses of water within 10 minutes of getting out of bed. So why is this a big deal? Well, after hours of sleeping, your body is naturally dehydrated. And that dehydration makes your blood thicker, stickier, and that's not what you want.
And this slide really shows you everything you need to know. On the left, you see that thick, sludgy blood from dehydration. It's the perfect setup for a clot to form. But just look at the right. After you hydrate, your blood thins out, it flows smoothly, and it gets all that crucial oxygen to your brain. That simple glass of water is a game changer.
Okay, habit number 2. Get up and go for a simple morning walk. We're not talking about running a marathon here. It's just about getting your body moving.
Now, check this out. This is what's so incredible. A short walk, just 10 to 15 minutes, can lower your stroke risk by a whopping 30 to 35%. I mean, think about that. That is a massive return for such a small investment of your time. It's one of the most powerful things you can do, period.
So what's the magic here? How does a simple walk do so much? Well, it sets off this amazing chain reaction in your body. It boosts something called nitric oxide, which is like a natural relaxant for your blood vessels. They open up, they get more flexible, your blood pressure starts to regulate, and you get better blood flow to the brain. It's basically the perfect anti-stroke cocktail.
Moving on to habit number 3, breakfast. You know, skipping it is probably one of the most common and frankly, most dangerous mistakes people make in the morning.
And the advice is really specific. You want to eat a protein-rich breakfast within 90 minutes of waking up. This doesn't have to be some huge meal. We're talking about things like eggs, a little bit of yogurt, maybe a handful of nuts. The key is just to give your body the fuel it's desperately asking for after a long night. And here's why it's so important. Look at the left side of this slide. When you skip breakfast, your body basically goes into crisis mode. It floods your system with stress hormones that spike your blood pressure, and that's a major risk factor. But on the right, with breakfast, you get stable energy, your hormones are balanced, and your brain is properly fueled. Which brings us perfectly to habit number 4, getting a handle on that silent killer, your blood pressure, especially during those very vulnerable morning hours. You know, the morning can be an absolute minefield for your blood pressure. Forgetting to take your meds, tuning into stressful news, and, yep, this is the big one for so many of us, immediately grabbing your phone to start scrolling, all of these things can send your blood pressure soaring into the danger zone. So here's your new stroke safe routine. Step 1, monitor your pressure. You have to know your numbers. Step 2, take your medication every single day, no excuses. And step 3, and this might be the hardest one, just disconnect. Give yourself that first hour of the day screen-free. Protect your peace of mind. And that leads us to our 5th and final habit. It's all about managing stress with the most powerful tool you already have, your own breath. So let's nerd out for just a second. We all have this built-in fight-or-flight system. It's what naturally wakes us up in the morning by kicking our heart rate and blood pressure into a higher gear. But for a lot of people, that system is way too overactive, and it creates this constant, dangerous state of stress. But, and this is the amazing part, you can actually manually override that system. With this simple breathing exercise, you inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 4, and then do a long, slow exhale for 6. When you do this, you're activating your body's rest and digest system. You are literally telling your body to calm down. Just 5 minutes of this can lower your heart rate, drop your blood pressure, and bring your whole system back into balance. Now look, these habits are good for absolutely everyone. But Dr. Afzal is really clear that if any of this sounds like you, if you have high blood pressure, diabetes, a family history of stroke, or if you're over 40, then these habits are not just nice suggestions. For you, they are non-negotiable.
So the real takeaway here is that the first hour of your day holds this incredible power over your health for years to come. That choice is yours to make every single morning. Your morning can be a guarantee for your health. So the only question left is, are you ready to claim it?